if you're very occupied in your own business and you are actively executing in your own business, trying to get your hands in another business where you are the implementer, the influencer, whatever, is going to dilute your energy into your own business. And if you're not an active operator in your business, then perhaps you can start to get your fingers into other things where you are actively involved. But I know a lot of people, myself included, that are very good at getting their fingers in things that they probably shouldn't. And as a result, getting stretched too thin.
Yep, I feel it. And it's like, we sell ourselves, and we call it diversification, really, but really it's dilution. And so that's kind of how I look at it. If I need to be personally involved, it's a dilution, versus diversification is, hey, this coffee farm in Colombia, I have no involvement in it, and it should make some money hopefully one day. But that's more diversified than if I say, hey, I'm going to go buy a multifamily apartment building, and I got to go find it, and I got to underwrite it, and I got to negotiate it and line up the all this stuff. All that to me right now takes away from time that I think I could get a higher return on in our existing business. And I can, right now I'm at a stage where, hey, I just want to place money with somebody who's going to do all that work, and I trust them, and they're going to execute. And yeah, my returns might be lower than if I did it myself, but I can get a higher return by taking that time and putting it, into growing our business, into adding a couple $1 million of sales. You know what I mean?
I do. And I love that time is one of the metrics that you're looking at, because ultimately it's very difficult to actually accurately place a value on your own time. And there are different mechanisms that people use to do that. Like, what does your business make? What's the net profit divided by your hours? But really the other side of that is the distraction, the dilution of your focus. And the dilution of your focus is not linear. The dilution of your focus has many multiples to it. You break away for a minute to do something else, that switching cost is heavy.
Plus that total income is actually a diluted income because you weren't focused, right? So if that was your diluted hourly rate, let alone if you were totally focused. Like I said, it could be 4 times that amount. Who knows? But yeah, it's want to be a lot more conscious, right? As the business grows, and as you get more opportunities, I think you really have to defend your time. And it's, I heard this thing. It's like, every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. And so whether I say, yes to getting involved in this other business, I'm saying no to putting time into the business. I'm saying no to spending time with my kids, whatever it is, unintentionally, because now I'm committing to something else. So yeah, just being conscious of that and making sure I'm only saying yes to the things that are going to give me the best return.
Well, I think that that's in general helpful. And there's no right answer, right? How you divide your time, how you spend your time, what you invest in, what your asset allocation is, how you approach that. Everybody's different. And my only ambition, I shouldn't say my only, one of my major ambitions in life is just to be deliberate about it, to make sure that I know what I'm saying no to and what I'm saying yes to, and doing it on purpose.
And there's this longer tail, right? Where eventually, if one day I'm out of the business, we sell or we transition to somebody else, whatever it is. If all of my passive income now is coming from these things that I have no involvement with, but have good returns, I'm set up now to do whatever I want, right? Versus if all of my income is tied to things that I am personally involved with, you can never really disconnect from a sense. You'd have to sell it all, right? Or transition all, versus if I've got this really good base of things that just kind of run without me, I get rid of my one active thing. Now I still got this solid base of income and freedom to do whatever I want.